Howdy, here we are at the Olympic Legacy Park. So this is going to be the venue for the Sheffield Urban Cyclo race on the 31st of July. So it's bang in the middle of regenerated part of the city, Attercliffe. So we've got obviously the English Institute of Sport there, which is sort of where hopefully Belgian Fritz and registration and stuff like that is going to be. Then the course basically is going to be across these two hills here. So we've got hill number 1 and hill number 2. So gradient, we've got gradient, but we've also, obviously this is a landscaped area that's was done when they were redeveloping the Olympic Legacy site. So it's quite interesting in that it's got these shelved areas which make really good paths for the course, and then obviously we've got the hillside which we're planning on utilising to snake up and also snake down, you'll be glad to know. So yeah, course texture is sort of quite coarse grass, so the majority of it is going to be grassed sort of area. So we've got a bit of tarmac, so we've got tarmac for the start line, and just this linking section maybe if we decide to utilise this. So they're currently cutting the grass back, so like we were saying, it's quite a tough grass, obviously with it being urban landscaping. So we've had a bit of rain as well, so it's still firm after a bit of summer rain. So the only issue could be obviously grip on the grass. So you'd be able to run sort of quite a fast rolling tyre on this surface. We've got areas as well where it's slightly longer, so we're looking at maybe possibly cutting the course a bit more into this, but just bear that in mind. You've got potentially long grass sections and the short grass sections as well. This path that we're walking up, really good, so we've got width there, so possible overtaking opportunities as well, and we're looking at utilising as much of this hillside as we can. So much of this hill, much as that hill as well, so that's been partially cut. So we're currently in June at the moment, and by the time of the race we're going to have all of this really long stuff cut back. You might be able to hear the strimmer at the moment. So yeah, so it is quite a intense course if we design it so that there's quite a few climbs in there as well. It's also surprisingly long. It's sort of it's a bit of a TARDIS type area, this, because I mean I'm still walking around here and it's starting to curl round now. You know, so we've got gradient, we've got the climbs as well. So we're going to in a minute and be able to look over what's at the back of the hill. So we've got the Sheffield Eagles rugby stadium here, UTC, the Sheffield Hallam University building as well. So this area, like I'm saying, it's amazing regeneration. It's really sort of quite a nice area of the city now. Used to be full of industry, stuff like that. So all our races are based around areas in the city where regeneration's been flourishing. And we're starting to come to sort of culmination. There's still a few sort of developments to be going on obviously in this area, but still cool area anyway. So going back to the course, we've got obviously the hill on the back, so I'm still walking around here, but we've also got these areas down here as well, so planning on utilising these. So the adult courses will all be sort of incorporating all of this sort of area. So like I said, it's going to be an interesting course. So it's quite a tight footprint for the course layout, but overall we can sort of take quite a lot of distance in there. So we're anticipating probably a course about 1.3k for the full adult ones. Going back to the junior courses, where the white car is down there, we're looking at having that as the start finish straight for adult and junior, but there's enough space on the front of these hills to be able to incorporate quite a nice steady but maybe challenging junior course. So quite a good little spot. So we've got sort of spectating areas down by the building, and also obviously sort of on the course as well. So we'll have areas taped out and it'll be sort of the same, just use your common sense and don't stand on the course, stand behind the tapes. So we're not using any ped barriers apart from the starting area, so registration and start will be down there. Car parking, we've got like on-street car parking, and there's also car parking back there over behind the Olympic Legacy Park, and there's the arena and Ice Sheffield as well. So we're currently in discussions whether to, if we can utilise their parking as well. So just bear in mind, you might be able to sort of might have to sort of pay for parking. Going back round here as well, if you're a Sheffield resident, it'd be great. It's an ideal opportunity to sort of access this course by foot or by bike. So over there, straight ahead of us, we've got the footbridge which takes us onto the canal. So the canal then goes into Sheffield City Centre, the Victoria Quays section, and the new Greater Green section that's sprung up. It's a really beautiful part of the city. So herons, kingfishers, all sorts of wildlife on there. So might be a few grumpy fishermen, but just be nice and say hi. So that's another way in. So foot, walk, use your bike. That's another way in for Sheffield residents, or if you want us park in the city centre. So that's a rough 7-minute guided tour of the site and the area. Entries are online at the BC website, so the link will be below this video post. So yeah, we're looking forward to this course, and we hope to see you on July the 31st for some good day of racing. Okay, thanks very much. Cheers, bye.